Hello and welcome. I'm Brenna, your Math 65 instructor for the term, and I am glad you clicked on this video because it will help you learn how to navigate our D2L course. So you can access our course page at online.pcc.edu at any time. Log in with your PCC credentials and then click on Math 65 and it will take you right here to our home page. Here's a welcome message to help you get started. In the right-hand panel is my contact information, email. I have in-person office hours because I also teach in-person classes. You're welcome to utilize those if it's convenient for you, but I imagine being an online student, the virtual office hours might be the better option for you. Here's a link to my Zoom room. In order to schedule a time to meet with me in that virtual Zoom room, send me an email and we will find a time that works. All right. Now, how to navigate this course. Here is the D2L navigation bar up top, we call it. We're already here at the home page. Content is the place to go. You can find all of the learning materials and assignments for the entire course here. So content, again, is the place to go. All right, so we can navigate between sections here in this left-hand panel. First, we have Introduction to Online Learning. I highly recommend taking a look at these links if you are new to taking online classes. Next, we have our course-specific information begins. Lots of stuff here. I would say the most important would be our course syllabus, which you should read from start to finish on the first day of the course, ideally, at least by the third day of the term. So then you still have time to email me with questions before we really dive into math content. You can also find our course calendar and our virtual proctored exams information and those dates, so you can add them to your calendar. Let's click on the syllabus really quickly. Won't go through it here since there's a lot here and you should read it on your own. But just to highlight a few things here, our instructional materials. Our textbook is free online. You do not need to purchase a textbook. Click here on interactive ebook. We do start right here at chapter 5, exponents and polynomials. Click there, and we start right at 5.1, adding and subtracting polynomials. Our lecture videos are linked here, as well as some accompanying text. If you ever go through a period of time where you don't have reliable Wi-Fi, that's why I recommend at the beginning of the term also downloading this PDF version and saving it in a place where you can easily find it. So that way, even if you, for some reason, lose internet access, you have the PDF file with or without color. If you prefer a hard copy of the book, there are purchase options through the PCC bookstore or Amazon. All right. Our lecture notes packet is listed here as well. If I click on Math 65 lecture outlines, here it is. It's a 119-page document, but it's your lecture notes template for the entire term that goes and matches the lecture videos on YouTube. So you'll fill these out while you watch those video lectures. Of course, you can print these out if you have access to a printer. If you don't, or you want to save paper, you can also copy these notes down in your own notebook so you can format it how you wish. Of course, there'll just be a little bit more writing, but that's okay. Or if you prefer to go entirely paperless and you have an iPad or other tablet with a stylus with note-taking software you like to use, you could go that route as well. But here are our lecture note templates that go with the videos. Oops, sorry, I left the syllabus by accident. Let me get back there. But I believe the only other item listed under instructional materials is a calculator, but you don't need to purchase a calculator. I've linked this very free and user-friendly Desmos scientific calculator option that you can use for homework and exams if you don't have a scientific calculator you like to use. All right, the one other thing before I navigate back to content, I want to highlight the week 1 required assignments. These are listed under module 0 in content. So you'll complete a discussion post, a Google form, and an introductory assignment in our online homework platform. These are due by 11 o'clock p.m. on Wednesday, the 3rd day of the term. This counts as participation so that I know you're active in the course and so that I don't drop you from the course. So please let me know if you experience any obstacles to completing those. Let me show you where you can find them under content. So we're back at content. And we're here at module 0. Welcome to Math 65. So here you'll find the introductory discussion post so you can get to know your classmates, right? You'll all be learning this material, not in the same classroom, but you'll still be learning the same material at the same time. So get to know each other so you're comfortable sharing your struggles and insights. All right. After that, we have a Google Forms that you're aware of the required proctored exam information of the course. I won't go dive too much into that in this video because information about that can be found. Where do you think? Probably course information, proctored exams information. So back to module 0. After you fill out that Google form, you'll complete the WebWork student orientation. You don't need to create a separate account in this online platform. The links just take you right to our online homework system. And you're right here in WebWork student orientation, just to teach you how to use this software. In any WebWork homework, you can attempt problems as many times as you want until you get the grade you desire. So that is WebWork, our online homework platform. That orientation is the third and final item in module 0. The modules after that actually dive into our math content. So you don't need to get started on this until after Wednesday, but if you want to dive into math content early, if you finish module 0 on the first day, by all means, go ahead and jump into module 1. There'll be a video course tour. All the modules, it'll feel like a lot at first, but you'll start to fall into a routine because all the modules will be formatted the same way. So there's a course tour for the first one in video form. In all the modules, you'll first have your video lecture and textbook reading, right? It'll relink your lecture outlines if for some reason you haven't yet downloaded those, and then it'll show you what videos you'll be watching. After that, you'll complete your WebWork homework here of these 3 sections for the first module. You'll complete a discussion post on one of those homework questions that you'll sign up for. And you'll complete a worksheet related to that week's material. And then lastly, you'll complete a reflection to let me know how did it go, any concepts you struggled with. It's just very useful for me to have that information as your instructor. All right, and note that even with modules that are closed, like for example, module 2 is not open, but you can still see the items listed there and their due dates. And you can still get an overview of how the exams will be administered, right? Midterm exam 1 is a lower stakes, not proctored, but still administered in D2L. And midterm exam 2 will be our first virtually proctored via Zoom. Of course, you can opt out of having a virtually proctored exam and instead sign up to take it in person at a testing center. To get all that information is back at under course information, proctored exams. So yeah, feel free to browse all these modules, but note that the only ones you'll need right away are module 0 for first week participation. So let me know that you have logged in and are, navigating the course and have what you need to get started. And then you'll dive into our math content. All right, back to the home page. You will not really need this coursework tab, and I think it's misleading because it only lists these 3 items. It doesn't include the WebWork homework, which is also part of our coursework. So honestly, I highly recommend just ignoring this coursework tab and just following everything that's sequentially outlined under content. So I think the only item you'll need under course info is our class list in case you want to email me or your classmates, right? If you want to send me a quick email, just click on class list, click on my name, Brenna Calmer, and an email window with a subject line will be filled out already. So that's super useful. Check your grades here. Under links, I've got another link to, it just takes us to our WebWork homepage where you can see all the assignments for the term. Another link to my Zoom virtual office, as well as a link to PCC's free tutoring resource. It'll take you to their webpage. PCC has free in-person and virtual tutoring, another great resource because of course, I'm not available all hours of the day, but they're pretty good hours for tutoring, especially the e-tutoring option. All right, you won't really need Zoom until our virtually proctored exams. Some other resources under this help tab, and you won't need instructor tools. In fact, I'm in student mode, so I don't know why you shouldn't be able to see instructor tools. But that's our D2L shell at a glance. I know it's probably a lot, but I just wanted to make sure that you had some information to get started, knowing that there will be questions and I am here to help. So that's it for this video. I hope that you have a wonderful term.